there's this one part that like seems super duper over dramatic, and like the guy he's like getting water, like the girl runs up to you, and I don't know what she's saying, so in my head I just kind of made up some stuff, and then she's like, no, don't tell me you're playing soccer again, and he's like, I must, soccer is my life, and I'm like,
you know what's gonna be sad is if when you watch that and that scene comes up, that's exactly what ends up being said.
The next show we're going to be talking about is Inazuma 11.
This one
Ares
was
no Tenbin.
totally yours.
Yes. Let's see, the synopsis goes. Let's see. The story is set after the first Inazuma 11, but will take place in a parallel world from all other Inazuma 11 games apart from the first, because the story has taken a different course. In the story, protagonist Asuto Inamori's soccer club is disbanded after the school soccer field is destroyed. He and his and friends go to Tokyo to attend Daimon Junior High to play soccer. So I'm a fan of sports anime. So I always go in the first episode, be like, yeah, sports, let's go sports, and then either they grab my attention or they don't, and I'm like, okay, I'll go do some other sports. This I don't understand. So there's 2 soccer animes coming out, and they're both classic series, and they're like making new versions of them or retelling them for this season. Comparing the 2, I'm like, I look at one, I'm like, oh, okay, I think it's Captain Tsubasa or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, old school soccer anime, and they're just like revamping it and bringing it into the 2018. And then this one, they're like, so we got a lot of stuff going on over here.
Yeah.
It's like right at the beginning, there's this dude with this super duper deep voice, like way deeper than this character should have, and I'm like, are you an elder? Are you a bad guy? Are you the narrator? I don't really know. Every character looks completely different than the next. And then there's this one guy who you could tell is the bad guy, and he's like plotting something. I don't know because there's no subtitles. And from just watching the trailer, you could tell that there's like tons and tons of backstory, tons and tons of history, and I'm like, isn't this a soccer anime? Like, what's going on? I don't understand. There's so much going on.
So, did you? I was kind of curious because I hadn't really looked at this one over. I saw soccer and I was like, all right, I'm no. But the studio that did this, have you looked at them yet?
No.
Give a quick look. Give a quick look, because this is kind of funny. They've done Pokemon to death. Like, holy crap. Pokemon. I'm like, holy... I didn't even know... Like, I knew Pokemon had like, a lot of series, but dear Lord. So, lots and lots of Pokemon. I see there was another one of that series before. I see some, like... cute girls doing cute things ones, and then the very top I see Berserk. I'm like, wow, y'all went like a complete 180 on yourselves there. Like, you got some old classics here, some high school ones, some cute girls doing cute things, an absolute ton of Pokemon, and then you have Berserk. Holy crap. So I honestly don't know what to expect on that. I really don't.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's like this trailer has
that might be where you're getting that like overload thing.
Yeah,
they're doing this absolute, because like they have such a diverse little thing going on there. I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, and like. Yeah, for them to, I don't know what it is. It's like they just can't not make every series like crazy and epic or something. And I'm like, I don't think I don't know if I've actually watched any of their shows. I need to like dive through all the Pokemon and like swim through and see if I've seen like a series here or there. But
I've watched Berserk.
yeah. So there are like tons and tons of like other crazy stuff. Yeah. So there's one guy who's plotting stuff. Then like later on, there's like this foreign guy who's also plotting stuff, and that kind of looked like it was one of like the other like somebody. He looked like somebody who's in charge of a lot of stuff, and then he wants to like compete with somebody else who's in charge of a bunch of other stuff. So I'm like, I don't know. There's like some weird like corporate conspiracy kind of stuff going on. It's weird. And then there's this one part that like seems super duper over dramatic, and like the guy he's like getting water, and, like the girl runs up to you, and I don't know what she's saying. So in my head, I just kind of made up some stuff, and then she's like, "No, don't tell me you're playing soccer again." And he's like, "I must. Soccer is my life." And I'm like,
you know what's gonna be sad is if when you watch that and that scene comes up, that's exactly what ends up being said.
oh my god, it's
You're gonna have to tell me.
This is the most epic soccer show that I have ever come across.
Well,
and I have to watch it now.
If you see a guy come out with like a giant sword that's like twice his size or something like that, you let me know. I might get interested in it. All right. If we're going that epic, I mean, we'll see.
It's this trailer was crazy. Like just looking at the picture, if I didn't watch the trailer, if I looked at the picture, I was like, it seems like a kid's soccer show. And then I clicked on the studio and went through. I'm like, oh, okay, Pokemon, never mind, pass. But I watched the trailer and I'm like, I have to find out what in the world is going on. There's so much stuff in that trailer. And I'm like, why are they doing that? Why is he doing that? Why are they so intense? Like, it's soccer. I get that like a lot of people are passionate about soccer, but like you're not passionate about the soccer part. There's something else going on. I have to find out. So I'm gonna be watching that one next season.
Gotcha. This one is just way too manga for me, I guess. It's the best way I can say it. Because I know, like, these appear like that in mangas. I know that for a fact. But to see them do something akin to, like, the Ginyu forces posing and everything, I'm like, oh my god. That annoyed me then.